Well, in case you don't know, the state of Alabama is having a huge Senate race with a lot of controversy. And today, it's voting day. And of course, I'm gonna go do my part and vote. That's it. There's only one choice to make. Well, at least I did my part.
You certainly need a lot of paraphernalia in your trade.
Yeah, cymbals, timp, bongo, tambourine.
What are these things?
These are claves.
What are they for?
Set of rhythms the Latin Americans did. Here, let me show you.
See? Very simple. Indeed. Very simple.
So, without showing too much, this is the result of our shopping trip yesterday. A car load full. So, before the children come in from school, we got to get all this out of here and get it put up somewhere. Today we're in downtown Montgomery and we're going to check out Old Alabama Town. These are actual buildings from the early 19th century. This whole property is staged and set up from that time period.
Entertainers like P.T. Barnum, those people would stay in a place like this.
These are real artifacts from that era. The TV wasn't part of that time period. Playing cards. Obviously, in this time, they didn't have electricity. They used lanterns. So it's pretty dark out. By the time we got here, it was really dark. So I'm gonna try to show as much as I can that you can see. This is a carriage house. It's hard to see because it's getting dark outside, but that's a carriage. This is a wheelbarrow. Doctor's office. Here are some of their utensils they used. Here's medicine vials from that time. Some of these are pretty cool. That's a shoe. This is someone's residence.
And then he approached his victims from the rear, looped the wire over
It
their
has a table. Here's the bedroom, but notice the wallpaper going around the room is newspaper. The bed. The general store. We'll see what's on the inside. I see Santa Claus in there. We're inside of the general store now. They have old cans and grocery items on display. A scale and checkers. This would be a back room area where they would count money, maybe have storage, fireplace, keep them warm, even a small, tiny bed in case they needed to spend the night. They also have a bunch of canned items up here on this shelf too. Here's another scale. And this right here, that's a 19th century cash register. Here's where they would keep their fresh fruits. And a special edition in the building today is Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Here's a final shot of the general store. This is a church.
the ends of the guitar strings, the clavage used for
They're singing in the church. This is a schoolhouse.
there, loop the wire over their heads and... Ooh, how terrible. Very clever. As we jazz lovers say, this was
This building right here is called a tavern, but it's not the tavern you might be thinking about. In that time, a tavern was a place people traveling through come, and it had beds, sort of like a hotel. This is what's on the menu at the tavern. 3/4 of a dollar is how much it costs. Bed, board, and stable would cost them $2. So they could stable their horses and have a bed to sleep on, get fed a meal, and it would cost them $2. You need to write a letter. This is what you have to use. We are leaving the tavern now.
Why are you looking like that?
We have to cross the street to get to the next area.
The crowd is used for Latin American rhythm. And then he approached his victims from
The last location in Old Alabama Town is the Orderman House Museum. This house was built by an architect, Charles Orderman, in 1852. When they built this house, it was revolutionary. It was one of the first of its kind, and it was made from brick and not wood. If you ever come this way and you want to visit this museum, Old Alabama Town, it is right in the shadows of the tallest building in downtown Montgomery. Rocking Horse. It's the formal dining room. It's a breakfast room. We're headed to an outside building where the kitchen is located. And this would be the kitchen where they would prepare the meals for the formal dining room in the other building. There's another section to the kitchen. The 19th century bathroom. So that concludes our tour of Old Alabama Town. It's kind of interesting to see how people lived a couple hundred years ago. Now we're down at Old Alabama Town. We're gonna get us a bite to eat. But before we go in and eat, I am gonna end the video. I hope everybody enjoyed this walkthrough of Old Alabama Town, and I apologize for it being dark because of the time that we went. I am sorry about that. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.